Christian fans of One Piece, take a second to listen to my testimony. So on here I go by Ja Makes Nerdies, but my actual name is Soja. My mom told me she named me this because it means sun god, and she always said to me that your name is your life purpose, so whatever you are called is what you had to embody in your spirit. And I didn't really understand this in my youth, and growing up I had a lot of struggles with discovering self-love and how to actually take care of myself and treat myself like a person. But despite the depression I dealt with growing up, something I always had love for was anime. And no matter how much shonen I would watch, the one anime I always tried to get into when I was little and never could was always One Piece. From the ages of 5 to the age of 14, I tried periodically over and over again to get myself invested in the world, and I just thought it was too goofy for me to actually care about. And after trying it and putting it down about 3 times in a row, also at the age of 14, I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna read the manga. And I started reading it and fell 100% in love with the universe of One Piece. Now, after this, years go by of me being Luffy's #1 glazer, and this is before Gear 5. This is basically before Dressrosa even happened. I was just going around telling everyone that he could probably stick with Goku and had no idea what I was even yapping about. Then one day comes about 2 years ago now, and I was in a very dark place at the time, and I really didn't know what I was doing with my life. I was in a completely new environment where I didn't have any family, friends, or passions to pursue, and I just broke down crying and I started praying to God and asking him, what do you want me to do with my life? Please just tell me, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing right now? And then after I ask this, I just hear this very deep, mellow, calming voice tell me to make videos about my anime, talk about your anime. And I was trying to be a musician at the time, so I had a completely different life path and purpose in mind for myself. But when I heard this, I thought about it and I was like, you know, I actually have a lot of knowledge about this as a medium. It's something I've studied my entire life. So I'm just going to listen to God and see what happens. So boom, I made this account and I made a YouTube channel that same year. And at first, I was just a Goku Solos account and I just spent every single video telling people that Goku is the strongest anime character. Then exactly 3 months after I made this account, Luffy finally enters Gear 5 for the first time after years and years of speculation towards what it would be. And almost seemingly completely out of left field, it is revealed that the entire time Luffy has been the sun god of his universe, and his ability is that he can turn his imagination into reality. Now, the only reason I addressed this specifically to the Christian One Piece fan watching is because I knew that y'all would understand why exactly I knew this was a message from God and what exactly he was telling us with it. And I say all this to say this is the reason why I strongly believe that One Piece is just a manga retelling the Bible. The purpose of the entire story is just God reminding us that we are the ones that have the ability to turn our imagination into real life. All we have to do is believe it and put one foot in front of the other to make Christ happen, and we can return joy to the world.